Yeah, it was a big challenge, you know, on the show. I mean, the show was a challenge to have 5 guys in 30 minutes, but sometimes I could lean on one in an episode and then lean on somebody else in another episode. So this one, everybody had to have something to do, so that was a challenge, yeah. I mean, you know, it was definitely an interesting challenge, but I try to integrate them into the world, similar to how it really is, similar to how Mark Wahlberg's life really is. So we just put him in as the main story was going. So, I mean, he was the initial inspiration for it. It was, you know, Mark and his friends. Obviously, things changed and grew. You know, Adrian's a very different guy than Mark. I had to make it kind of my own and make it more New York, but there's a lot of stuff of just his successes and elements of his friends that are put into it. There wasn't, you know, none of them were really that hard, you know. I mean, Liam Neeson, it was unexpected that we actually were going to get him, you know, but, you know, so that was a big, you know, I think everybody on the set that day was like, is Liam Neeson really coming, you know? So when he showed up and told us he was a fan of the show, that was exciting. You know, I'm more of a comedy guy, but, you know, they're doing Medellin or they're doing Pablo movies. I can't wait to see those. You know, the Hyde movie and this movie I think would be great. So, you know, hopefully someone will do that. We talked about a whole different bunch of things, and we landed on this. You know, the electronic music scene is so big right now, it just seemed like a timely thing, you know. It depends if people go. People go, we'll do a sequel. So, you know, it just all depends if people show up at the theaters. I've heard tons of reactions, and, you know, the crowds that are going to see it love it, you know. We've gotten, we had the highest exit polls of the weekend, you know. We got an A- score, which is people who walk out of the theaters and they go, what'd you think? So the reaction's been pretty tremendous. It was great, you know. I mean, to have all these stars there and them let us use them and stuff, and the Golden Globes were so gracious to allow us to have their whole, you know, red carpet. It was incredible. I mean, thought about it, you know, when we first started the show, we always thought we shot a big kind of cinematic show. It would be great to see it as a movie, but it wasn't until probably a year and a half after the show ended that we even got serious. You know, Mark called me up and said all the press junkets he's doing, people are asking about it, so we did it.